Follow speedruns. Bang. Hey guys. Another unnecessary intro right there, but I had fun making it, so I think that's the point, right? And I'm back doing another kind of post game or post recording set of commentary games. Today we have, kind of already alluded to it many times, but a bunch of Olorun speedrun games. I thought the Izanami game was speedrun set was really fun, so figured I'd do it again with, in my opinion, a much better character than Izanami for this specific goal of speedrunning. So, you know, enjoy the gameplay as this Tsukiyomi gets a little bit wrecked for trying to clear waves, but I guess I got my beads taxed, so whatever. Free red, maybe. Yeah, so new patch happened Tuesday. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, but hopefully that was just a few days ago now. Olorun got buffed. The Jewel rotation happened, so Olorun's back. It's allowed in Jewel. They banned a lot of characters that were really good before. Shout out to Anha, shout out to a bunch of other characters that were just must bans. Olorun got a massive, well, a few small buffs. Bancroft's got buffed, and the Glyph got buffed too, which feels great on him. However, what I'll say is, the point of these Olorun speedruns is not to get a 6-item build with a bunch of glyphs, so maybe you won't see too much, hopefully, fingers crossed, based on these games. And same with Cyclopean Ring, got a small buff, which would feel amazing against tanky characters with a lot of health, late game. But the point of this run is not to even have to play the late games, even though I don't think Olorun necessarily insta-loses late games. What he truly excels at is the early game, as I'm trying to show. So yeah, the Tsukiyomi already died to my all in once here. I'm just tower lining him. It's 2 minutes 30 in the game, and I'm just hacking away at his tower. Dead again. Thought he could defend. Nope. Hit Jewel Orb, smashing the tower. Already, I'm gonna have this before 3 minutes. It's like insane, right? So yeah, he's already an insane speedrunner. Why? Well, he's got multiple ways of clearing waves between his 1 and 2. You can't just block his 1 and expect him not to be able to clear. I max the 2 for that specific event, so you cannot be blocked. You can group the whole wave up and 2 the whole wave if you want. Got Suki ulted here. He missed most of it, which made it meant that he never cracked even half my HP. But I think even if he hit all hits of his ult, that's not even close, and he would lose the fight. Just because I have that Bancroft and I have the red, I mean, or maybe I did have the red when we fought. So his 3 heals waves. That's actually nuts in Jewel, and it heals quite a lot. I think it heals the full amount, whereas like a character like Hell doesn't on minions. So if someone just decides not to fight you and contest you for pressure, then you can just heal every minion wave as it walks into tower. So it's like so annoying to deal with, as you know, facing Olorun. His ultimate is basically hand-built for speedrunning Jewel games. If you ult on top of the tower, so your ult completely circles a tower, it actually reduces the tower's attack speed, if that makes sense, or it slows the tower down like it does to enemy gods. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, unless they've patched it out, but I'm almost certain that that's still the way it works, which makes tower diving really good. And obviously with Jewel Orb, if you go kill the enemy in their tower line, pick up their orb and hit the tower, then you'll just not die to the tower either. So the other thing I'd want to mention is that Sol and Kronos, who you could maybe compare to Olorun in similar ways. The problem with them is their kit is kind of slanted towards running away, which I don't want to be doing in any kind of speedrun gameplays. And Kronos is definitely more tilted towards the late game anyway, so. Yep, pressing on the gas here. It's 5 minutes. I didn't have enough gold for Typhons, I don't think, so I think I backed twice, so I got Telkins when I could, and then I got a pot when I could. And this guy's already packed it in. Look, he's got one item. He's got 12 stacks. He's got 12 stacks, and I've got red buff, red pot, 2 items. The game is so over. So, bam, game 2. I will be switching up the skins. Why not? Throughout this whole play, like speed run through. Just to change up the pace. I do love the Spaceman. I think it's the best skin on Olorun. It's so sick. The Nemesis kind of realizes here that she can actually fight me, but I just run away. The old, as a ranged character, one of the best things you can do against a melee is turn around and run. It's like such a noob trap to think that you can never get away from assassins. They're not like directly slowing you. You can turn around and run. Most of the time, they won't be able to get more than like 2 autos on you as you're running. Missed the 3, doesn't matter. Got a creeping curse. I think his dash is down for a couple seconds. He got his 3 though. Doesn't matter, fade away. The 2 does 1,000,000 damage. So, yep, the ban strategy for Olorun, already game 2, and I'm talking about the ban strategy. Honestly, at first, I thought, okay, you can look for 6 random bans. I've got some suggestions of bans. Maybe I'll put it up on the video here. But honestly, I'd only advise 3. You can ban these 3 gods. I think it's Time, Hu Yi, and Medusa. You can ban them. Oh no, it's Amat. Amat's one of them. You can ban these 3 gods. You don't necessarily need to ban them. I think Olorun can play against them, but Heim can kind of ult you into tower if you don't have beads. Amat has a really good kit for like killing waves and surviving. And Medusa, she has a lot of kill potential, so basically any gods that can disrupt your plan of ending the game in under 10 minutes, just ban them, bro. Just ban them. Swing and a miss on the one there. Unfortunate, but it's I'm already 1 kill up because of the fade away on the second wave. I'm taking red. I'm just getting objectives. You want to be really objective minded. That's another tip I'd have if you want to do like speedrunning type of games or just play Olorun. If you don't feel like you're denying minions every wave, then you want to be very objective minded. Here I decided to get off the rock because he tried to group up the whole wave. I was gonna 2 over the wall, but she died to minions, so here we are. Literally speedrunning, that's the point. A lot of fun. Default skin, here we are. I didn't pick, she ran so far away I couldn't pick up the red orb, so makes this tower a little bit more annoying to kill. So I thought that I'd need to experiment with builds more at the start of this run, but to be honest, you don't need to experiment with any builds. Build Bancrofts. It's the best starter for Olorun. It just got 100 gold chopped off it. And then go Typhons. Both of them give mana, so you'll be able to stay out on the map for long enough without getting like a bunch of MP5 items or like mana pots. You'll be able to stay out on the map for long enough to get like an objective or a kill or something. You'll get 20% pen on your second item, Typhons, and you get so much power that all your autos hit like a truck, your abilities hit like a truck, but more importantly, you get lifesteal, so you can stay forever. Even if you get poked out a little bit, even if tower shots hit you, you can stay forever. Your 3 is healing you up. And look, I'm just sieging this guy's tower. It's 4 minutes in the game. There's basically no other character that can do this as efficiently. Which, I mean, I just love it. The day this got patched, I just thought, oh, this is going to be so sick. This is going to be such a, like, dirty strat, you know? And I love it, you know? Because it doesn't matter who, like, I don't even think my opponents are, like, playing absolutely terrible. They just look like they can't do anything. They're so far behind. Yeah, 1 minion? Why not get a few autos? I don't know why the tower was hitting me, but whatever. So yeah, the question after this is like what that third item should be. I think there's a bunch of options you can go for. I think one is just defense, especially if it's fizz defense, like a breastplate. You're gonna get prot against, you know, the tower and the titan and all that. You're gonna get like completely fix your mana for the rest of the game, and the cooldown will help you a lot with, you know, pressing your lead. You know, cooldown on the ult, so it's up every time you need it. So I think that's a really good option. I think what I went for most of the time, bit of a spoiler alert, is Telkeen's third a lot when there was nothing obvious. But here, perfect back. I have 1700. Don't think about anything else. This is the perfect build for slamming your Dant. She's gone second. She's gone second item defense, but I've got 20% pen already. She doesn't have any anti-heal in her build. If she did go Pestilence, maybe it would help her trade. But to be honest, she wouldn't even be able to kill the minions. She just wouldn't have the DPS. So, I mean, I am running this down. I have the red pot, I have so much power. Bull Demon would just be a waste. You know, it spawns at 5 minutes, so that is something you can always think about. But Bull Demon right now would be a bit of a waste. So I think I could have done it right then, but at this point I'm having too much fun and literally gunning it down. And it's not like the Nem can do much. Of course that was a bad dash, you know. I don't know why I did 3 instantly there, but here we are. Look, she did barely any damage to the minions. Back to pushing. I can heal them too with my 3 if I want. Yeah, I think I'm considering 3ing the minions. She's done pretty well to wait for her cooldowns to ult me, so she had a 3 up again, her 2. Just doesn't matter, man. I'm so far ahead. The red pot is ticking, you know, and I just love it. I guess I should stop saying how much I love it, but there you go. So yeah, the second option was Telkeen's. I think you could rationalize something like Polynomicon, but I honestly think one of the best items you could go is Obsidian Shard, just because it's just a stat stick. Penetration's the name of the game for killing the objectives. Maybe Demonic would be okay, but to be honest, I think Demonic, it doesn't overlap well with Typhon's damage, so I'd rather just get Telkeen's at that point, because Telkeen's works against Titan, and it's extra lifesteal for Typhon's Fang passive. So yeah, Creeping Curse, run him down here. I tried to kill him without ulting, but... Oh, I think she might have got away. Let's see if we can hit the snipe. Splat. Nice. Perfect. I did expect an F6 there, but she's kind of a stay in the game kind of girl, so why not, you know? I've got sprint, I've got double pots, so I just sit here. It's not troll, you know, it's a stay at 500 HP. I genuinely think she can't even kill me as long as I fight with my minion wave. I should probably drop my 2 and then knock her up inside it, but there you go. Dead again, 4 kills. She didn't play, you know, great, but she didn't play that bad either. And she's just gone. She's just gone. You love to see that, don't you? So yeah, game 3 here. Spoiler alert, there's 4 games. I guess maybe I shouldn't say that, since I guess you guys can look at the game times. But it's, you know, it's not even an hour of queuing. It really isn't. And Olorun, people are already banning Olorun, so it took me more than just these 4 games to record this, but I had an absolute blast, so I don't mind it. Here I'm really surprised that I popped my Wing Shard and I still kind of got not out-traded, but I traded pretty evenly, and he popped his Horn Shard, which I had to be very scared of, since it, with extra 2 uses of his abilities, I think he could have won that fight, or at least made it close enough to the point where I don't want to risk this speed run, let's say, on dying at level 3. But now the Cam is all out of juice, and I also checked Tab, and he has Jotun's tier 2. So the heavy mace, that's 30 power, which is higher than any other start you can get, but you only get 1 potion. So you see his health, he's not getting any more health than that until he backs. So that's kind of the win of what the fight was. I had 2 pots, he had 1. I also had more sustain in my build, so pretty nice. I'd also highly recommend Wing Shard every single game on Olorun. Don't get baited by like Horn Shard for cooldowns. It would be like an interesting idea. You don't need the Golden Shard on Olorun at all. Your 1, 2, and 3 can technically all hit 6 minions. So you really want Wing Shard. It's a really low cooldown on it, 90 seconds, and the attack speed really fixes the fact that the build is centered around building Bancroft into Typhons, so no attack speed. Killed him there. He just can't out DPS me when I have red buff. So beautiful kill, and we're back. We took his blue. Deny camera from blue when you can, guys. Helps a lot.
With my science, even this primitive tool will serve.
I don't, by the way, now in hindsight, I don't even know if it's correct to buy a health chalice. I'm a huge health chalice fanboy, but I'm only a health chalice fanboy because I think it's great in a 15-minute game, right, where you get to keep replenishing it. Here, if that means that I can't buy as much of an item in my next pack, or I can't buy 500 pot later on, then it's probably not worth it. And I could just buy 1 health pot to keep kind of pop when I'm in the middle of a fight. But as it is, I don't think I'll ever need those 3 potions from the chalice. So little mistake there, honestly. In a speed run, it's the one situation where I definitely say you don't need to. And the cam, I think he's tilted. He just has no mana. I've denied his blues, but I'm tryharding. It's kind of the fun of it, is that how hard can I push this? There we go, he just ran into me, and he gave me the Jewel Orb, which helped me more than any other thing he could have done. He popped his horrific, but it's just not going to do anything. So, just railing away. 2 minutes, 50 tower. Beautiful. Now I think I should just want it back for, yeah, Typhon's tier 2. Feels amazing. There is kind of a lull here where I don't actually have the full second item, and I can't afford... I'm not level 10 for the red pot here, so I can't really turbocharge my damage. And this is like an absolutely psychotic invade by the camouflage. Look at him, and he gets it, because I don't block properly. I mean, he threads the needle with his 1, so he hits the blue and avoids me. I mean, that was psychotic. Okay, sure, maybe I can't really kill him much of the time, but they just never get that. He's so weak too. But that helped him a little bit. I don't think he got to pick up the blue buff though, so small wins, I guess. Figured I may as well prio the red buffs before going for Bull Demon or to siege even more. So yeah, guys, I've been having a lot of fun with YouTube lately, and I've been kind of what adds to the dopamine is how much the games I put effort into are appreciated by you guys. That's what, and I can kind of just learn from the market. If you guys like videos, I notice in whether it's likes or comments, or just views, I notice what kind of videos work and what don't, or what videos are kind of meh. So I can kind of tailor the videos to, you know, what the market wants, if that makes sense. So it's been a lot of fun. It doesn't take that long. Editing has taken like fairly long because I'm just learning everything from the ground up. I literally had no background in anything so far. So I'm just kind of giving myself little tests, like the intro, the 2-second intro. It actually took me like 15 minutes, but not because the intro should take 15 minutes for an editor to make. It should take 5 minutes, I think, for an editor to make. But I had to learn everything. I would have no idea how to do that 2 weeks ago, right? So that's the point. Is that I just like to. I don't want to just like make stuff and then put it in my recycle bin, you know, and never show it to anyone. I don't mind if it's over the top or a little bit cringe. I'd just rather just upload it because it's funny, you know, and maybe I can look back at it one day and be like, haha, that was funny. That was such a dumb thing that I did, you know. Because I get to see like my progression. I've made what, 3, maybe 4 videos now. Maybe this is the 4th with like even a tiny bit of editing, right? I think the first video I was hyped about literal transitions that take 2 seconds to add to split scenes, right? Here the camera, I don't know, he's flapping around, he's got wings, his jumps down, I'm missing autos. I thought he was dead, so I so I like start autoing the creeps again. But here it's 6 minutes, he's died again, I'm gonna get the Phoenix because I got the Bull Demon. As you can see, the kind of the huge power spike that you assemble with Olorun specifically is the double lifesteal claw into a red pot. If you can stack red buff during that, you know, it's more lifesteal, it's more damage into every ability and auto. But that's the real, like, let's say, climax of the build. So, like, I could talk forever about this, the perfect optimized 6-item builds, or whether, you know, attack speed would be better or whatever, but in 2 items, I don't think it gets more efficient than this, especially for, like, staying on the map forever and getting lifesteal. Here, the camera's actually playing around his Titan really well. He just messed up horribly with his dash. I almost messed up the kill because I thought my 2 was already on the second part of my 2. And there's an F6 at 7 minutes. Beautiful. Real happy about that. So far, every game has been less than 10 minutes, which is, you know, par for the course, or what I'm going for, really. Some of them are attrition, but it's mostly a combination of my opponent trying to farm waves or trying to defend their tower and dying, as well as me getting the attrition of just pushing all the time on them. So it's definitely a nice push. I did want to touch on, oh, the Gilgamesh almost got me against the wall there. It would have just been poke, it wouldn't have meant anything. And now this is terrible. You can't go aggressive like this as a melee when the minions are so close. Because he had to run away while I was hitting him, because my minions were so close. Now all his minions are dead. Well, apart from that archer, I guess. I should have popped my creeping curse way sooner. I think he had his jump at the end there. The Gilgamesh, I think, of all the opponents I had today, was the one that knew what he was doing the best. Shout out to Yo-Yo FX, if you do see this, or whatever. But yeah, shout out to the Gilgamesh. I think he played the best. You might see kind of where some crucial points where I think he plays a bit better than my other opponents. The relics I wanted to touch on, they are interchangeable. You don't have to get Terrific, but that's just the go-to. If you want to win an early game, slam Horrific. I have been testing with Thorns a little bit, especially with kind of lower clear, just so that you can kind of pop the Thorns and clear the wave with it, but definitely a no-no on Olorun. People are going to get Magic Prot for you anyway as Olorun, and it's just, the Thorns is also just good against Olorun, so I mean, Magic Prot is just good against Olorun, so don't go Thorns. That would be probably the worst option you can go. But definitely go Beads if you need to. A god with no CC immunity and no kind of combat dodge ability. Uses Beads better than most, and I definitely highly recommend it. Here I thought I could maybe kill him, pick up the orb, and hit the tower. But I think like a remaining archer shot killed the Gilgamesh after my last auto, and then obviously the tower did not kill me, so a little bit dicey. And that's what I mean, like the Gilgamesh almost kicked me into tower, he almost lived that situation, the tower almost killed me. So, you know, as soon as you start dying when you're going for a speed run, it's gonna add minutes and minutes to your how long it's gonna take. So the Gilgamesh smartly took the scepter. Thank goodness that the scepter doesn't heal the towers anymore, because that would be a huge wrench in the plan. But he literally altered the wave, and because I 3'd the wave, I still got minions in. And here I'm trying to get the last auto on the tower, but the Gilgamesh just blocked the auto last second. But here's another really annoying thing that Olorun can do, is he can stop you backing from an insanely long range. So yeah, if you want to be spicy with your relics, I would advise going maybe Sprint or Barrier, but you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Horrific will be your bread and butter most of the time, and if not, Beads is good. So here I'm just trying to farm up. What I really want to do is hit 10 so I can get a red pot, but obviously I'm pretty far away from that. that stupid Chester would not come to me, man. And yeah, I think I'm playing a horrible skin on Olorun. I really hate this skin. It's just so ugly. The sound effects are kind of annoying to play against though, so, you know. If you're playing just for kind of hard to read sound effects, maybe this is the skin for you. The other thing I noticed is today I played against a bunch of Equinox. The time for Equinox is ending, guys. In Duel, in Conquest, it's been nerfed one too many times. It got nerfed this patch as well. A real problem with it is that it doesn't solve a problem that all these melee characters have, which is wave clear, like Golden Blade does. So you're just building a 25 damage item, which it's not going to make your abilities kill the wave very quickly. And then usually on melees you go defense second, like most of my opponents have, and like I would a lot of the time, which means you've just got 25 power and 2 items to kill waves with. You can't even clear your blue very fast with 25 power. So yeah, the time for Equinox has ended. If I would have to recommend something to do, Griffin Wing Hunters or Stormseeker. Serious addict here. So, you know, Medusa would probably be really good. Heim. Probably a couple mages are really good right now. I'm not sure if Vulcan's still available, but he's very, very strong if he is. If not, I think Ixchel got a huge Duel buff because she can heal from her ult now in Duel if she just hits the opponent. So her 1v1 in particular will be really strong. So here, Gilgamesh has an Honest Pestilence. He's 3 levels down on me, but he does... This is a pro Gilgamesh move. I think I could trick him, by the way, by going left, but he just straight lines. So maybe I thought he might double back if he saw I was going like through to the blue buff, but he didn't. But yeah, a pro Gilgamesh move is to stand at the edge of your ult and kind of sit there and hit people as they try to chase you out of the ult, because you can knock people back into it. Yeah, the Gilgamesh is just getting rinsed. What the Gilgamesh is trying to do is poke me to the point where he can go back, heal up, and win the fight if he resets a couple times between times he pokes me. And I won't lie, the Pestilence is seriously good for neutralizing my damage. Unless I'm low from Bancrofts, I'm really not doing a good... I really don't have a lot of damage to spend here. I'm thinking, when should I back to get a pot? What time can I get like a really good tier 2 and a pot? And honestly, it could be any time now. Don't really know why I'm still hitting a Titan for 90 when I could back. Gilgamesh is... I think he's trying to stop my back. I think maybe I got baited into stopping my back here. But it's kind of a fun challenge because I'm truly trying to end as soon as I can. He's stopping my back, which is really annoying. He's actually been super annoying. I've got 2,500 gold. I opt not to sell Wingshot, I believe, here. This is where I'm really trying to figure it out. What can I get? Can I get a red pot with a tier 3 item? I really shouldn't be thinking so much in a speed run. But I opt not to get the Wing Shard. I opt to get a Telkines because it works against the Titan, which is a big deal. Maybe if he still had his Phoenix up, then Telkines wouldn't be great. But tripling the lifesteal, Typhons is really good with that. It gives me attack speed, which I lack. I'm not like overcapping much of the time. I think unless I 2 and Wing Shard, then maybe I'll be close to overcapping. Get the red buff. I'm back with 3 items, and now I really got to end the game. So, hacking away, still only doing 130. Gilgamesh is going to all-in me. I think he knows he can't kill me, but I think maybe that was his plan, to force my ult and get out, which he gets away with. He's missed a couple crucial kicks here. I tried to horrific in case he hit the kick, and then I'd reduce his damage right on me. I'm trying so hard for that pre-10 minute end. I hit the last auto, didn't kill him. So sad. Here I want to end so bad. The Titan is so low, but I'm also so low. And then the tower the Phoenix gets me. I completely take my eyes off the objective there, the Phoenix. I think I can take him without taking that Phoenix shot. I think I can kill him. And then if I get the Phoenix, I think I can end the game. So like mission failed, honestly. I'm so sad right now, and I'm thinking, okay, screw it. I've got 2k gold. I need to go and end the game right now. My minions finished off the Phoenix. So I go, okay, I don't even need the wing shard. Let's blink the first thing he does and get the wing blade. I literally, maybe if he clips me with the Zolt or something, it'll be useful. Just any item that gives movement speed would have done the same job though. And here I kind of make a, if I remember right, I make kind of a flashy play. Auto, and before it hits, I blink, so he misses his kick completely, but it doesn't matter. The game's over. I had my 3 up. And there it is. 4 games, all under 10 minutes. I had so much fun because I'm just an Olorun guy. I love the character. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, and like it, why not?